Hey guys, it's me, Murder Nurse. And I really want to apologize for how long it took me to actually post an actual video that's not from my iPhone. Life has just been crazy lately, and I'm actually going to make a separate video, just kind of ranting and explaining everything that's been going on. And I just want to thank you guys for being so patient with me and, for not unsubscribing or anything, just for sticking in there with me. I'm going to try and do a lot more videos a lot more frequently now that things are getting a little less crazy. But yeah, this is my second Q&A. Thank you to everybody who submitted questions. I picked out my favorites and I'll answer some general stuff towards the end. And I always love doing these, so if you guys have any more questions that haven't already been answered in the last Q&A and this one, I'll be more than happy to answer. So you could post questions on this video if you want, and maybe I'll make a part 3. Alright, so let's get started. Let's see. First question is by Deuce. And he asked, hold on, I have to make my notepad a little bigger. Alright. He said, how do you spend your spare time when you don't have a convention, appearance, or performance coming up? Uh, I'm gonna sound really, really lame, but honestly, not that different from normal people. I work, I hang out with friends, I play video games, read comic books, like anything I could possibly fit into my downtime. But honestly, I don't really have a lot of downtime, so when I do have spare time, it's just like sometimes I just sleep, honestly, because I don't get a lot of sleep. But I spend a lot of time with Jean Killjoy. It's my girl. We go clubbing when we can, but we're both so crazy busy. Our spare time is just like some extra hours of sleep, or just some extra hours of Catherine. Next question was by Lord Loki Asgard. I like your name, very nice name. And he says, I was wondering what was one story, could it be a video game, anime, movie, comics, has touched you the most? Good question. Huh. Let me think about that one. See, I like answering these on the spot because I don't like giving you guys pre-planned out answers. I think it just sounds fake. And I want you guys to know, like, actually, give you guys legit answers. But yeah, no, that really is a hard one. Like, comics, Spider-Man has touched me, like, so much. Ooh, that sounded dirty. I should be in my black cat costume if I'm gonna say stuff like that. um, oh man, see, the thing is, I'm just such a sucker. Like, anything, like, makes me ball up with emotion. But let's see, anime, probably Chrono Crusade. I bawled like a baby for that one. Uh, um, it's really a hard question. I thought that one would have been easy, but you know what? Just, like, I can't pick one that hasn't, like, I've teared up over Phoenix Wright, okay? Like, everything makes me cry. I'm a big, sensitive marshmallow over here. So, if that's not a sufficient enough answer for you, I will more than likely try and answer it again in another video. But that is a pretty deep question, so good job with that one. You stumped me on that one. Um, Andrew asked me, actually, he gave me a scenario, and it says, you're dead and you've been sent to hell. Satan thinks you'd make a perfect queen, and what would your first decree of evil be on planet Earth? This is my favorite question, honestly. That is just special. Um, my first decree of evil. See, saying getting rid of all my enemies would just be too generic. Everybody would say that. So, um, first decree of evil. Maybe I really should pre-plan out these answers because it's just a lot of me going, let me think about that. Um, man, I would probably just brainwash, every hot actor, male, whatever, to be my personal slave, um, and just have them wait on me hand and foot. Uh, yeah, let's go with that. That would probably be the very first thing I do because Khal Drogo is a fucking hottie, and I hope to God I meet him at New York Comic Con because wife schmife. Also, Alcide from True Blood. Hottie. Ezri had a pretty good question. He wanted to know how pasties stay on, and I get this question a lot. And honestly, there's a few different ways that you could do it. Some girls use spirit gum. I personally don't like it because I don't know. I guess I don't really like the feel of it, and I'm always scared that they're gonna fall off. So I actually use fashion tape. I usually get like these $10 tubes, and it just like they give you like a bunch of strips, and I just fold the strips on the inside of the pasty, and it's honestly just double-sided tape. Um, so yeah, that's what I use, but I know that a lot of different girls use a lot of different stuff, but I'm pretty sure the two most common is spirit gum and fashion tape. But I use fashion tape. Um, and last question, Mike asked me, what cosplays are you working on next? And I'm really, really glad that you asked me this, Mike, because I really want to talk about my upcoming next Suda cosplay, because I know a bunch of you follow me for the mere fact that I'm a huge Suda 51 fangirl, and I do most of the cosplays for that, so I am doing a Lollipop Chainsaw cosplay. I just talked to, actually, the lovely Victoria Belmont, Cosplay Burlesque's troop leader. I pretty much just like begged her to make this for me. And she agreed to. She's gonna work on it for me, and I have a friend making the chainsaw, so I'm so excited for it. I'm hoping I don't want to jinx it because I've been jinxing things a lot lately, but I'm hoping to have it for AUSA. That's the dream. So let's hope that I get it for that one. But yeah, that one, and it's not really new. I've already done Black Canary, but I am planning to do Black Canary for New York Comic Con. And I'm doing, oh god, I wish I knew how to pronounce her name. I just got into this anime, so don't rip me apart if I say this wrong. I think it's Shamey. It might be Shamey. I don't know. It's the little blonde girl from Blue Exorcist. My friends just got me into the anime, and I'm crazy about it. But they're doing Rin and Yukio, and I was like, you have to let me in on this because I'm just loving this anime. And eventually, I would like to do Shiro from Dead Man Wonderland, but I'm not sure because I think, the next upcoming cons, that might be the craze cosplay, and I hate getting lumped in with like, oh look, that's another Shiro, ooh, a big whoop-de-doo. So maybe, but definitely it's going to be Blue Exorcist for a group, and hopefully in the future, I've been planning a few different groups. One of my dream groups for the near future is Jet Set Radio Future. It's been something that I've been wanting to do for a while, and I want to do it with a bunch of people. So I'm just going to put my whole heart and soul into it and hope that everybody comes together for it. Uh, and I'm also planning out Persona 3 again. I'm going to redo Mitsuru, and Persona 4, I'm going to do Reset. And those will also be in big groups, God willing. So yeah, and that is all of your questions. Thank you guys so much for asking me that stuff. You guys are amazing. Like, I can't thank you enough for being patient with me, and I know I look like shit. It rained today. It was a monsoon outside. I don't know if you noticed. Uh, but yeah, just a general question I got. When's the next convention I'm performing at? It's Intervention Con. Look it up online. All the details are there for you. And I will be doing. Actually, they're not set in stone yet, but I'm hoping I'll be doing Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and I will also be doing an Umbrella Lab scientist, whatever you want to call it. I don't know, I just kind of pulled this one out of my ass. and I will have a nemesis with me in the form of Anti-Brock, or should it be Anti-Brock in the form of Nemesis? I don't know. If you guys have seen his nemesis, it is amazing. But we have a cute little idea to do it to Rihanna's umbrella. Uh, and it's going to be a hilarious, sexy, fun act. Don't worry, no crazy tentacleness, unless you guys are into that, then maybe I might have to try and incorporate that. And I'm also planning a little special surprise for you guys who are really into like the ARGs that I suggest to you. For because Intervention Con is like an internet meme con, an internet con, and right now my favorite internet craze, well, it's been for a while, is Marble Hornets. So definitely you guys have to come to this con and check out this act because it is going to be hilarious. And the whole show, all I've heard about it so far, it looks like it's going to be a really unique, fun, interesting show. So if you can make it out to Intervention, that would be amazing. Like, you do not want to miss this show. It's Intervention shows always seem to be like our most unique stuff. Uh, but yeah, thank you guys so much for submitting questions, and I'm a little sick right now, but I really wanted to get this up for you guys because I think you guys have waited long enough, and I'm going to go make my other video now and just rant my little head off to you guys so that you guys know what's been up. And thank you guys so much. Again, if you have more questions for me, just submit them in my underpants down there. Love you guys so much. Thank you for being my loyal gorehounds, and I will see you next video.